Hey, what's up? I'm Bobby.
I'm Erik.
And I'm Ian.
Today we're going to be checking out Boy Pablo from Bergen, Norway, and drinking Horde IPA from Fairwinds Brewery in Lorton, Virginia. This is Bobby's Bands and Brews. Let's go ahead and pop open these beers.
There's that familiar IPA taste.
Mm-hmm. Hops in your face.
In the face! In the face!
Hops in your face.
Wow, that is such a citrusy punch in the face. I love it.
But it's not super bitter.
No, it's not. Not at all. In fact, on the International Bitterness Unit scale, it's really low. It's like 35 out of 120.
Well, It's named after the Horde for Big O and Duke's podcast I enjoy very much. And that's their fan base. So, fans of Big O and Duke's are called the Horde. And so it was named after them in conjunction with Fairwinds.
They did collaborate.
Yeah, for a Halloween event. I would say this is a very relaxing, kind of laid-back taste for a beer.
I asked for Mai Tai, and they brought me a pina colada, and I said, no thaw, no thaw.
I think something else laid back and relaxed is definitely the guy that we're listening to right now, Boy Pablo, who's kind of an anomaly in music right now.
Agreed.
At least, the way he kind of got his name out there. Erik, what can you tell us about Boy Pablo, man?
I can tell you a little bit. I know that the way you found him is on the recommended, YouTube recommended him to you, right?
I was part of a pretty big crowd that I think that happened for, which was really cool. YouTube did this funny thing where they changed their algorithms, I guess, at some point, and it worked in favor of Boy Pablo with their video for every time, and so what I read was that they were getting upwards of 40 to 50,000 new views every day on that video, and they're almost at 900,000 when we're recording this now.
Good for them, man. That's awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a goofy indie-looking video, but it's done really well. I
think that's part of the charm.
Oh, for sure.
And the brilliance of it, because it's kind of ridiculous. I don't know, it's like Adult Swim for videos, you know what I mean? It's just it's just weird enough to be weird, but it's also charming and funny. They have angles where everyone's playing facing this way, but the camera's over here, so they're all looking,
or the drummer's playing, but the sun's right in his face, and he's like... That's awesome.
It's very well done.
I loved it.
Very well done. I think by their friend Fabio Enzo, I believe is his name.
Okay.
And I think it's on Fabio's channel 777 TV on YouTube. So, that's Boy Pablo.
It's refreshing. Seriously, it's if you get a chance to check it out, it's definitely worth a listen.
And it's real nice that something like this happened to somebody with such talent.
He's 18, by the way.
Yeah.
When you go see the video and go listen to his music, keep in mind that he's 18, and your mind will be even more blown when you enjoy it as much as we did.
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of refreshing,
Sweet liquor eases the pain.
why don't we talk about Horde IPA from Fairwinds over here, my friend? What can you tell us, Ian?
Well, it came out on Halloween, but it tastes like a summer brew.
Right.
It's citrusy, it's refreshing, it's delicious, and it's just really well put together.
Well, why don't we go ahead and do our Untapped rating of these beers, and we will start down on that end with Ian.
This is a great beer, but if you're looking for an IPA, you might be missing a few things. Usually IPAs are a little more bitter, they're a bit more heavy, they're a bit more boozy. Having said that, I can't say enough good things about it. I would drink both of these right now and not be scared. So, I'm going to give this one a 4.25.
All right. How about you, Erik?
Don't be scared of this beer. If you are thinking that you might not like a bitter beer, because it's just not. And it's got like that citrus flavor Ian was talking about. You can drink this on the beach. You can't drink an IPA on the beach. That's I would never bring an IPA to the beach. It just wouldn't happen.
Can't do it.
But this one I would. And so I will rate this one a 4 point.
Okay. Well,
We can drink now.
It's nice and sweet for an IPA, which I think Ian alluded to it having some things missing that an IPA would. For sure, I'm definitely like used to having a bitter IPA. It's got a little bitterness to it. It's still kind of IPA-ish, but I think it leans more on the like citrusy, crisp side to that. It's very bright taste, but again, it's a little sweet, and I could down a bunch of this, and I have before. It's a very good beer. I'm gonna give this beer a 4.5. I really liked it, and I think they did a great job on it. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us once again on Bobby's Bands and Brews. Salud.
Salud.
Thanks for checking out the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below.
If you like Boy Pablo, check out the information below.
If you want to check out Horde IPA, all the info is below. It's delicious.